like to be hot. Whose brilliant, bright idea was this? Hey y'all, it's Beth with Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties. Welcome back to my channel for day 2 of garage cleanup. It is already about 84 degrees and it's only 8 o'clock in the morning, but I've got all the cars moved and we're ready to start, I think. Y'all, I'm A, not a morning girl. B, I'm definitely not a physical labor kind of chick, unless it's finishing furniture or something. And C, I don't like to be hot. Whose brilliant, bright idea was this? Anyway, stick with me. There's going to be a little bit of footage. I'll do the time-lapse thing and speed it up for you. But our goal today is to get everything out. Yes, I said everything. And to get it swept and cleaned and the walls swept off and stuff. And then get the big pieces back in where we want them and the new shelving put up. And then we'll start moving stuff back in if we can still move and if there's still daylight and if we haven't died from the heat. That's a lot of ifs, But come along for this, I guess, fun journey. I don't even know what to call it. So here we go. So here's our starting point. I did buy some new shelving yesterday. That was exciting. We're going to get everything out. And of course, we got to take those up there down. So y'all, I'm already sweating. And all I did was stand here and record a video. Ugh. Anyway, let's do this.
So I go ahead and get started because Lovey is working out and I figured I'll get started, let him catch up later. But geez, we didn't know this was going to be such a workout in itself today. I am clearing an old table that I picked up for free because of course I was going to flip it, but it ended up being a work table. As I've told you several times before, if you followed my channel, we had an extensive home renovation, which is how the garage kind of got in the shape it's in right now anyway. But we have a ton of paint and wood and all kinds of things. So I have to clear this paint off, which, you know what? Paint is heavy, y'all. And you can see that I'm already hot, so I start pulling out the first fan. We ended up with 3 fans going in the garage yesterday because it was 90 degrees inside the garage and probably about 96 outside. We were lucky that it did not rain. It's been raining on and off and having those summer thunderstorms, but we were blessed in that it didn't rain and we got everything done that we needed to get done. So the best part of it is I was able to catch a few sunshine rays for a summer tan. I guess if you can't go to the beach, you might as well get your suntan cleaning out the garage. As you can see, Lovey has now joined me and we are making really good progress in the garage today. If you can tell, what we're doing is as we're taking things out of the garage, we are staging them in certain areas to sort them because of course there's pieces that go together all over the garage, and we wanted to kind of put them together as we were cleaning out the garage so that we would be able to put like items back in and go through them when we put them back in the garage. So I think we did really well. We are both pretty high focused people, and so we had a task at hand and we were getting it done. So we just kept working and kept working and kept working. I think we're doing pretty good. We're organizing some things and putting things away in a garage sale stack. Our neighborhood is going to have a garage sale soon, so we were deciding about where things go. As you can see, I'm really excited that there's more and more space, so it kind of motivated me to keep going. I always have people giving me furniture and different kinds of things, whether it's to flip or to use for staging or something like that. And I'm very appreciative of that because these white shelving units right here, they are gonna do great, probably for a display. I was hoping to use them in the studio, but I was not able to get them to fit like I wanted to. Okay, y'all, we're taking our first break because it is hot. As you can see, I'm standing in front of the fan just to get some cool air. It is about 84 degrees in the garage, which is the shade. But yeah, that's not outside. So let me kind of show you what we have done. Okay, this is what we've done so far. We've taken everything out of here, and we're gonna put shelves here, shelves there, hanging stuff there. Lovey is a beast. So here's some things that I learned. I learned that when you clean out your garage, people think it's a yard sale. All of this is stuff that goes. I may have a Christmas issue, especially trees, so we'll see about that. We also may have a wood storage hoard issue, but we do use all of that to make things like that's a set of yard dominoes that we made. Now, the problem is really over here. And my reseller friends, you tell me, does anybody else have a box hoard? No? Just me? Okay, great talk. My friends give me boxes. We get boxes. I put boxes together because I think they're gonna fit an item and they'll be too big or too little. So I've got some things to do to break that down. These are things that I did not want to get wet, like personal items and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess it does kind of look like a yard sale, but it's time to take a little break. Now we realize that it's Saturday, and my poor planning, I think the yard guys are coming, but we shall see. And I mean, I think we've done a really great job so far. We do have to take all of the things off of here, and we have to take all of the things off of here. The next big chore is to get those cleaned off and removed from the ceiling because it drives me absolutely insane. But anybody else have a hanger hoard? Where'd I get all these hangers from? It was really funny watching people drive by and looking like it was a garage sale. We actually had 4 or 5 people park their cars, get out, and walk up to the house. And we had to tell them that it was indeed not a garage sale and we were just cleaning out. But I did tell them to come back another time because we would be having a garage sale. But I thought that was pretty interesting. We will have to repaint this back door. Now that I'm watching the replay of the video, I remember that I had the garage painted and they painted the wrong kind of paint over like an oil-based paint. I can't remember. So it's driving me crazy. I'm gonna have to take that door off the hinges and sand it down and paint it. I might put a pop of color there. So put in the comments below if you think that I should add a pop of color to this back door that enters into our home here from the garage. And if so, what color do you think I should paint it? I had several items that I had put on this shelf that I was going to use, like these boots. I can't remember what I was going to use them for. I think I was going to paint and distress them. They're an old pair of my cowboy boots, and I do think I was going to paint and distress them, tie them up with some ribbon, and make them into like a planter. But it was hard for me to remember everything that I had shoved in the back of these shelving units, but it was exciting to see a lot of the little projects that I had too. As we were going through things, we were like asking, do we need this? Do we not need this? And at this point, we didn't want or need anything because we were hot, but we do want to make sure that we get rid of the things that we don't use, but keep the things that we are going to use. And I'll be honest with you, most of the things in the garage are things that we use because we do have a lot of power tools and things like that. So we have a lot that we had to keep, but there is a lot that we are going to be able to let go. So this will be a good thing. I had Lovey be in charge of all of the gardening and all of the little tools and things because I just didn't know what went with what, and I was afraid that if I didn't know what it was, I would just throw it away. The shelving unit in the back that I am going to start working on right here, that is where most of my holiday decorations are. And so he let me be in charge of those because he doesn't know about the wreaths and the decorations that we want to keep. I was super excited to see these garage storage racks go. They were a great benefit at one time, but they just made the garage so dark. And we were glad to get those down, and it has made a huge difference in the lighting. I was super excited. So I did a little dance here for Lovey. He was not that impressed because it was 99 degrees at this point and he was just ready to get this stuff done. But I appreciate him more than he knows, and I definitely could not have done this without him.
Well, y'all, we did it. I think I am most excited about these things coming down from my ceiling because it just made it so dark. Now, these are gonna stay, but the top two are coming off so that it'll be just a workspace. And then we'll have shelving at the top on this side, and we'll have pegboard and some little drawers and things to put the screws and stuff like that in there. Over here, we're gonna have 5 shelves, and we're gonna hang. And I'm pretty excited. Babe, you excited?
How many shelves we're gonna have over there?
2 and 2, and then 5 and 5, right? No? Okay. Box pile grew a little, but whatever. And yeah, hot wreck. So now it's time to clean up.
This was probably the most satisfying part, y'all, is that I got to get the floor completely swept and clean. And I actually go through with another broom and start sweeping the walls. Unfortunately, I almost started sweeping on top of Lovey's head, but he's smart enough to just move out of the way when I'm starting to work. But I was so excited to get all of the dust and the grass from the grass being cut and things like that taken off of the walls and out of the corners and at the top of the ceiling. It was just made it look so pretty in there. So I was excited to get this part done. Y'all, God love him. He is a patient man, isn't he? I mean, he was starting to work on something, and as I'm editing this video, I just go in with guns blazing, and so he just kind of waits around for me to get out of his space so he can keep working. Never said a word. He is just so patient with me, and I just love that about him. But I was getting all the crumbs and all of the sheetrock and stuff out of where the hot water heater is. So once I get out of the way, then he goes back to working. But what a patient man. You just gotta love that, Lovey. Okay, y'all, we're almost finished with day 2 of this massive garage clean out, and I'm super excited about how it's going to turn out. So I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. It is free, and make sure that you hit that notification bell to all notifications so that you don't miss a video upload or even a live, because I do have live events, including live sales here on my channel. But most importantly, you won't want to miss the next part of this massive clean out.
Well, we did it, y'all. The garage is completely empty. I mean, completely empty. And we just finished sweeping everything, including the garage doors, but I think it looks really, really good. Out here is a totally different story, like totally different story. But we're about to put our shelves and stuff like that back in, and I think I should work on this hoard of boxes over here. I think I need a box. So thanks so much for watching. I hope that you're as proud of us as we are of us. And if you like this type of video where we're showing you how to reorganize some spaces and do some cleaning out, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up to encourage and motivate us, because it's 99 degrees outside. I don't know whose bright idea this was. It's probably mine, but whatever. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye-bye.